Tade is a world-class cash flow entrepreneur and investor, a super wealth coach, legendary closer, and an educator. He's the co-founder of more than 5 cash-rich businesses and believes that assets should be predictable, consistent, and perpetual income that funds our lifestyle. It shows individuals, companies, and nations how to unlock the hidden assets that would create perpetual, consistent, and predictable prosperity for them. He's the creator of the Short and Sell program and the Money Mastery program. He's the author of Shut Up and Collect the Money, the Money Mastery Revolution, Build Assets, Not Just a Business, as well as the Wealth Genotype. Ladies and gentlemen, join me as we welcome on stage Tade Cash.
Hi guys, it's a lovely evening right here in the city of Lagos, Nigeria. Perhaps you are watching us from wherever you are watching us from in the world. Yesterday was quite a busy day for us. We had a meeting, what we call a work partners in our company, and so someone won a car, but 7 persons are traveling to Kenya in the month of April. So, in case you're watching this video and so then how can I go with you to Kenya? It's gonna be a back-to-back because right in Kenya, taking my team on what I call the Wealth Attraction Boot Camp, for fantastic 2 days, and it's gonna be awesome and life-changing. And so that's beautiful. And it's been a busy week. It's been a busy week in the city of Lagos, Nigeria, where we are for the past few weeks right now. People have been queuing all manner of queues for no reason in different gas stations trying to get fuel. And it's been funny really. But you have to keep your mind straight because when you live in a society that can make you begin to think about scarcity. And also we sent thought of blessings to different part of the world right now where a couple of guys are just trying to blow up some other guys. But all the same, we believe that we all need to learn our lessons. Different have been going around saying different kind of stuff, right? But all that we can do is to watch, all that we can do is to pick the lessons, all that we can do right now in whatever way support can be given, and people need to. And it's been awesome. Challenging time, we must say. Different times in the history of the world, and you must keep your mind straight. You must keep your mind together. If there is anything at this time, you need to keep your mind straight. Your mind is your asset, and you must guide it. All right, tonight I'm here to do something quite interesting. I want to talk about the money numbers, the 4 money numbers that you need to keep straight in your life if you want to get your financial life right. The 4 money numbers. What are the 4 money numbers that are essential? By the way, I'm going to give you one more bonus today. It's going to make it 5. But the 4 money numbers. But before I go to the 4 money numbers, I remember I made a post tonight and I was talking about something called marriage math. Okay, so I'm going to start with that and then I will go deeply into the 4 money numbers. If you understand the 4 money numbers, it's going to change your life. Some of you have never heard it before. This is the first time either you run a business, you work in a career. These 4 money numbers are very important for your life. By the way, these 4 money numbers are also in part of my newest book. So you are picking something that is in one of my newest book, Wealth Style Investing. It's a whole chapter. The money numbers is a whole chapter in my new book, The Wealth Style, where now you can work on your new numbers, money numbers to create financial wonders in your life. I wrote about numbers in also my other book called Real Estate Cashflow Machine. For you that want to use real estate to create cash flow, they are related. So my sequential book, the book in the sequence of that book is what is called Wealth Style Investing. How to financial freedom, what I call freedom lifestyle. But let me start tonight by telling you something. Um, a guy was earning a guy was earning 80,000 or 70,000 every month. He has challenges being able to fund his bill, being able to pay, being able to do a lot of things for himself. And then he met this amazing lady, and he was still complaining about his own personal life. And then he met this sweet damsel, and both of them started liking each other. And at the end of the day, they decided to get married. Now, when they got married, guess what happened? The money the guy got is not enough to take care of both of them. But that is not when the problem started. The problem is that the guy did not do the married math. What is married math? The married math is that if you are having financial problem as a single man, when you get married, your financial problem is going to double. Some of you live by a lie that tells you that don't worry, when you get married, everything will be fine. Guy, things don't get fine by getting married. King gets ugly by getting married if you have not sorted it before you get married because you have not done the money math. I remember many years ago, I was in a church and they asked me to come speak to this set of people that want to get married. And I taught them about what I called your money autobiography. At the end of the class, a couple of guys walk up to me and say, "Oh, I think I'm making a mistake getting married right now." All right. So some of them did not go ahead and get married. Some did. And when they did, after a couple of months again, some of them started calling me because they're not having financial trouble. The point is not about the money. The point is about the math. The math was wrong. The marriage math was wrong. Just the way most of you today watching this video, you must your money math and your number has not been accurate, or you don't even know the number. Now, if you don't know the number, how do you create wonders? So today, that guy got the marriage math was wrong. Many people today are doing the married math. They are not doing the married math. And because, you see, if you get married, your expenses is going to double. When you have children, your expenses are going to quadruple. But what happened to you? If your income is not increasing at the speed of light, the reason why a lot of people today seem to have financial trouble is because of this very simple truth. Look at the truth this way. Your expenses come in the speed of cheetah, but your income comes in the movement of snail. Can you just be that for a second? Imagine your expenses come in the speed of cheetah, but your income comes in the slowness of snail. All right. So what happened? You're supposed to do the reverse. You're supposed to flip it. Your income's supposed to come in the speed of a cheetah, and then your expenses come in the slowness of snail. Now, if it doesn't go that way, or in the slowness of tortoise. If it doesn't go that way, what happened to you? You're going to have financial trouble. And this is it. The guy that his expenses, his income is coming in the slowness of tortoise, but he's not doing the math. He's not doing the math. There's going to be a challenge. So, someone may be watching now, you're going to get married and say, man, I'm not sure I want to get married again. I'm not saying you don't get married. I'm just simply saying do the math. Do the mathematics. The mathematics is important, all right? Because there are things that are constant in your life. You have to take care of them on time, because things that are constant, the only thing you can do is to change how you relate with it so that you can have an amazing life. So remember, tonight is about numbers, and I'm going to share it with you. It's going to help you if you pay attention to it. So what are the four numbers? What are the four numbers that can help you change your life? What are the four numbers that can help you change your life? And remember, today I have an offer for you, an offer that is going to be amazing. You can take up this offer, and it's going to be literally be good for you. If you think you want to create a lot of leverage in your life, and you're here, you're watching, you want to have real estate that can help you create money within the next 6 months to 12 months guarantee. I'm going to show you before I close tonight. Just hold it there because I have an offer for you today. Okay, that offer will be good for you. All right, so don't go away. So the four numbers that will change your life. So before I go about the phone numbers, let's go on a 1 minute break and I'll be right back.
Tade Cash. Tade Cash is a world-class cash flow entrepreneur and investor, a super wealth coach, legendary closer, and an educator. He's a co-founder of more than 5 cash-rich businesses and believes that assets should be predictable, consistent, and perpetual income that funds our lifestyle. It shows individuals, companies, and nations how to unlock the hidden assets that would create perpetual, consistent, and predictable prosperity for them. He's the creator of the Short and Sell program and the Money Mastery program. He's the author of Shut Up and Collect the Money, the Money Mastery Revolution, Build Assets, Not Just a Business, as well as the Wealth Genotype. Ladies and gentlemen, join me as we welcome on stage Tade Cash.
Thank you for staying there with us. You're welcome back, and this is beautiful. All right, so let's go straight to the point tonight. What are the 4 numbers that you need to take seriously in your life if you want to make an amazing lifestyle? The first number is what I call the PB. PB. What is PB? Now, you need to follow me carefully today because this is going to change your life. It's called present bank. You see, all of us have a bank. Either you lower it, either you bank on it or not, you have a bank. And until you learn how to bank on your bank, you will not be able to create fortune. All right? So the first bank in your life is what I call the PB. What's PB? Present bank. What's your present bank? Your ability to make money today. All right? Your ability to make money today. Now, we all have today. Today is a gift that is given to us. That's why it's called a present. Now, today is called a present moment. Why is it called a present? Because it's a gift. Now, what you do with that gift matters a lot. Today is a gift. Unwrap it and use it. So there is a gift of today. So the income that you make today, what I mean today is metaphorical. So what I mean today is the income that you make now. All right. You're going to go wake up tomorrow morning. Wow, it's already 27th of the month of February. So somebody is the month we end. When does the month? Tomorrow. Okay, so the month ends tomorrow. So people got paid. Yee! Oh my good. Yee! Somebody has already been paid, right? Some people have already been paid. Somebody is excited, being paid on Monday. So people are going to get paid in the course of the week. But guess what happened? Those are their present income. Now, the challenge of the present income is that most people get carried away by it. Now, we live in a society today that many people are earning income, but they are low in investment. Now, a lot of people think, I need to have more income, which is fine. By the way, income is the only grade of fortune. In other words, the doorway to fortune is income. But income is not what makes you rich. It's what you do with the income that determines whether you're going to impoverish your life or you're going to enrich your life. So it begins with your present bank. What's your present bank? How can you generate more money today? How are you generating more money today? What skill are you using to generate money today? Are you depending on just your skill or just your strength, or you're developing a new skill? What digital skill are you using? What income skill have you developed? Most people don't have income skill. Most people have certificate and they think that is all they need to have. Imagine somebody working in the 21st century, he cannot even open a laptop. He can't even press anything there. But this would happen. Your present bank is what you use to make money today. How big is your bank? The question I want to ask you today is, how big is your bank? The first number you need to take seriously is your present bank. How big is your bank? Skill creates income. The higher the skill, the higher the income. Skill create income. Skill create income. So we don't create income by degrees. We create income by skill. That's why many people have several degrees, and the guy that have not even have any, that doesn't have anything called degree, is making more money than them, because you see the society pay you for skill. What is skill? Ability to solve a particular unique kind of problem for people because of the mastery that you have gained. So, what skill have you developed to earn income? That is your present bank. Your present bank is a skill. Your present bank is a skill. Okay? Your present bank is a skill. So, what skill have you developed today? So, you need to look at the number. What skill do you need to develop? What do you need to work on? What do you need to build on? Come on, guys. This is what happened to people. People don't audit their skill set. As a result of that, you are not checking up on your present bank. You have a bank, the present bank. How big is it? How big is your bank? So, I know a guy, his name is George, the camera guy. The guy, he has a lot of digital skill, and he keep developing new ones. You know why? So it means that his present bank is becoming big and bigger. I keep building skills and ability to negotiate, ability to sell, ability to raise money, ability to do all of those very high money making stuff. You know what happened? You must work on your present bank. It's the first number you need to check. If your bank is empty, it means that your skill is dull. If your bank is empty, it means that your skill is dull. So check your bank, check your money bank, check your present bank. Do you have anything there? If you don't have anything in your present bank, it means that your skill is dull or your skill is low. In other words, check it. There are three kinds of income. There is no income activities. There is no income. I mean, many people they're not engaged in activities that can give them income. So I tell you, if you don't engage in activity that can generate income, you are simply engaging in frivolity, all right, or what I call fantasy. So this is what happened. Check your skill today. That is your present bank. So we all have a present bank. Yeah, check it. You all have a present bank. If that bank is empty, it's empty. So if you're in business, your present bank is what you sell today. I mean, what somebody buy from you today is your present bank. That means ability to go out there and make money today, ability to wake up tomorrow morning and be able to make a sale, ability to make profit tomorrow. That is your present bank. That means if you can make money every single day in your business, you have a bank. It's called present bank. I call it PB methodology, your present bank. So you can keep expanding your day-to-day bank. Give us this day our daily bread. All right. So you want your daily bread, but many people do not understand that scripture. So I'm going to use the prayer of the Messiah, to show you the present bank and the other bank. So Jesus, the Messiah, was praying, and as people say, teach us how to pray. So he was giving them the prayer of the personal economy that they need to master. And he say, this is how you should pray. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be the name. I mean, your name is honored. And I say, forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who sin against us. He said, give us these days our daily bread. Now, what does that mean? If you have to read that from the Greek rendition, it says, give us today what will be sufficient for us for the rest of our life. All right? Give us today what will be sufficient for us for the rest of our life. Catch your thought today, and let me tell you quickly, you need to pay attention to what I'm about to say next, because this is going to literally change the future of your economy. What does that mean? Give us this day our daily bread. He did not say to them, give us this day our today's bread. In other words, not about just today, it's about daily. It means that your present bank is not enough. You must have a bank that can also take care of your tomorrow and next. What is your daily bread? Your daily bread is what I call a future bank. So the next kind of number that you need to measure in your life is what I call future bank. Future bank. What is future bank? It means that Your ability to know that you will need more money tomorrow than you need today. So, what are you creating that can give you more money tomorrow than today? So, if you're in business, your future bank is the number of time that your customer today can keep buying from you, because you have just gone beyond being having an income to building an equity. And equity can be converted to wealth. So, what are you using the money you are earning today in your business to do? How are you making sure the customers that you have today can keep buying something from you tomorrow, next tomorrow, and in the future? How many times will you be paid for a one time job? So, these are your future bond. Now, look at it this way again. If you're kind of a person that you earn money and you're earning big income, the question is, what are you doing with it? What are you doing with your money? What asset are you buying with your money? If you're not buying any asset with your money, you are disregarding your future bank. You are saying to your future bank, it doesn't matter. But you have forgotten that the best of your days are in the future. The best of your days are in the future. So if you're not preparing for that, guess what happened? You don't have a bank for the future. So this is what happened. You have to make sure that you have a future bank. The future bank of your business is the number of times your customer can keep buying from you. The future bank for you that work in a career is what you can do with the money today that will make it produce more for you tomorrow. Solomon the king, Solomon the richest, Solomon the wisest. This is what it says. It says, "He that spend all that he earn is a foolish man." Man not being specific, it could be a woman too. In other words, if you earn money and you spend it all, you are living foolishly. In other words, there are many people that focuses on the present that never thinks about the future. So the first number that you need to take care of in your life is the number called the present bank. How you earn today. What skills are you working on to earn more money today? The second bank you need to work on is what we call the future bank. The future bank is going to literally change your life, because ability to take part of the money today and convert it to make more money for you tomorrow. Now, so this is what happened. Your fantasy and your frivolity, which your vanity must be funded by your baby's money, not your mama's money. Your mama's money is the money you earn from that job. Your mama's money is the money that you earn from that project. You need to know how to make that money to make another money for you. Now, if that money makes another money for you, guess what happened to you? You'll be able to make more money. You'll be able to create a future bank. Now, most people are not creating future banks. So that's why someone could earn 3.5 million a month and he does not have access to his name. That's why someone is in a high position, and when they sack you from the position, you are wondering, and it's like a sudden death, because all the money you have been earning, you are not converting them to any asset. So the question is, how can you convert your present bank to your future bank? How can you convert your present bank to a future bank? If you don't do that, you're going to put yourself in trouble. And that's what happened to a lot of people. What is your future bank? I want to ask you a question today. How are you using your present money? What are you buying with your present money to be able to create a future bank for yourself? So someone says, I earn 1 million every month. Or I earn 1 million commission. Yeah. When you have earned a commission, what are you going to buy with it? Remember, that is your present bank. What are you going to do with part of that money to be able to create a future bank for yourself? Now, you have sold a product to a customer. How can you keep a relationship, not just have the person's number? How can you keep a relationship so that the person can buy more product from you? Your future bank. Your future bank is essential. Your future bank is important, because your future bank determines your future. Your future, without a future bank, you have just crushed and you have just destroyed your future economically. So today, a lot of people are ignorantly destroying the economy future because they are not creating a future bank from their present bank. So what are you doing with your income to create an equity that can produce more income for you tomorrow? What are you buying with your present income to be able to create equity or assets, income producing asset that can buy you more income in the future so that your dream can be funded. Now, these are two numbers that most people never thought about in their life: present bank and a future bank. Now, after this break, I'm going to take you on the two other journey, and then I'm going to be asking you're going to be asking me question, and I'm going to show you how you can create these numbers in your life, and I will give you my bonus and the offer that I have for you that can literally change your life. I'm going to make it for you, and then we will call it a day. Don't go away. Taddy Cash will be right back. Thank you.
Tade Cash. Tade Cash is a world-class cash flow entrepreneur and investor, a super wealth coach, legendary closer, and an educator. He's the co-founder of more than 5 cash-rich businesses and believes that assets should be predictable, consistent, and perpetual income that funds our lifestyle. It shows individuals, companies, and nations how to unlock the hidden assets that would create perpetual, consistent, and predictable prosperity for them. He is the creator of the Short and Sell program and the Money Mastery program. He is the author of Shut Up and Collect the Money, the Money Mastery Revolution, Build Assets, Not Just a Business, as well as the Wealth Genotype. Ladies and gentlemen, join me as we welcome on stage Tade Cash.
Eden Creek is a virgin land located near satellite town Lagos. Raw and untapped, Eden Creek is a land surrounded by businesses and fully developed neighborhood. We are inviting you to come take your own share of this lucrative treasure. Buying Eden Creek by Whip Africa allows you to use it to either fund your living or as a place to live. With 1 million naira initial deposit, you can secure a plot right now. Yes, just drive from Jakonde Estate and you will be connected to an asset that can make you free. And with a 50% deposit, you can have your allocation to a land surrounded by full development. With 1 million naira deposit, you can reserve a slot today and begin your journey towards a lifestyle of wealth and abundance. Warning, this is a limited edition.
All right, thank you very much. We're right back. That says video is from the sponsor of one of our sponsor, major sponsor, giant sponsor, elephant sponsor of this wonderful Sunday Cash Flow service, the world famous, world number one freedom lifestyle real estate company, Whip Africa. You know, if you want that product or you need have someone that is interested in it, you can contact us and then we will link you up with the right source. All right, thank you very much. We have mentioned the two banks. We have mentioned the First Bank, which is your present bank, and we have also mentioned your future bank. Now, someone is asking us question like, how do you convert your personal bank, which is your present bank, into your future bank? Now, you are going to learn that from the thought. Now, one of the things you need to know about this is that you need to be deliberate about creating the future bank immediately you are creating a present bank. Now, this is what happens. Every time you make money, you always think about how to take that money to the next level. For instance, if you're in business, the easiest way to create a future bank for yourself is to ask yourself, how can I get my customer to keep coming back? How can I get how can I increase the number of time my customers buy from me? What else can I keep selling to my client or resell to my client so that they can keep coming back? Now, that is how you create a future bank with your customer. However, if you are an income earner or you work in an organization, you earn income. How do you then create your future bank? You have to take part of your income, you have to separate it, and you have to call it an opportunity pause. What is that opportunity pause for? You have to use that money to be able to create a future money for yourself by putting it in an intelligent, well investigated asset that can generate more money for you in the future. Now, that is one of the ways you can do that. And you will learn more right now as I go into the third and the fourth way, numbers that are very important to you, because these two other numbers I mentioned earlier is going to help the two other numbers I'm about to mention. And if you can put them properly together, you will realize this is how to build an amazing financial fortress, which a lot of people don't pay cognizance to. What is the third number? The third number is an alphabet, and you need to pay attention to this. And my people are going to type it in the box there so that you can see what that number is. The number is I E I E N. Like he stand for enough, I stand for ease, E stand for enough, and the N stand for number. In other words, EIEN number. Now, what does that mean? No, most of you, I believe this is, if that's your first time of hearing that code, I want you to say yes in the comment. EIEN, EIEN, if that's your first time of hearing that, is a number, is a number, money number that if you learn tonight, it's going to literally change your life. When I mean literally, I mean dramatically. It's going to transform your world. What do I mean by EIEN? Enough is enough number. Now, what is enough is enough number? Enough is enough number is that money that you have created through income producing asset that you can say is enough to fund my lifestyle. Either I'm sleeping or I'm dead. It can still pay for my dream. It can fund my children's dream. It's called IEN number. So, do you know your number? Do you know the number that you will say this is the number? Now, if you don't know the number, you need to plan to set the number. One of the things I did for myself about 7 years ago is to set a number. I call it, now I call it EIEN. In those days, what I did is to say, because EIEN will lead you to what I call FFD. What is FFD? FFD is Financial Freedom Day. That means with your EIEN number, you will be able to attain your Financial Freedom Day. What is Financial Freedom Day? It's just a sequence to EIEN. It means that the day that you will set for yourself that you can term your Financial Freedom Day. It means that that is the day where you will know that this day I have been able to achieve financial freedom. It means that you don't need to work again for your lifestyle to be funded. You don't need to work again for your dream to be funded. That is your EIEN number. So that means the money, you take the money away right now that you are earning, and you begin to put those money away so that you can put them in income producing asset that is sound and safe, that can produce income for you, that you get to a point where your dream can be funded by your asset, not by your acts, not by your sweats. That is your EIEN. Now, most people are still in what I call EIEND. What does that mean? That means your enough is enough number deficit. That means, how do you know that? Your enough is enough number deficit is the difference between where you are now and where you need to go. That means that place that you need to get to where you will know that you are now financially free. Now, let's be practical here. So, your enough is enough number differs. For some people, your monthly bills, it's, let's say with your family, you're living a very simple life. Your monthly bills could just be like ₦1 million. Or you're a single guy, or you don't want to get married, you just want to live your own life by yourself. You say to yourself, 1 million is enough for me, ₦2 million is enough for me every month. So what do you need to do? You need to be able to buy something. So Take part of the money you earn today, put them away, and put them in income producing assets that can help you to now generate something. As a result of that, it can produce ₦1 million or ₦2 million for you every month. And as a result of that, you can say your EIEN number is, what, is sound. However, the process of looking at where you are and where you want to go is what we call the deficit. So if ₦2 million is your income producing asset that you need to have, and right now you don't have anyone, you are ₦2 million deficit, or you already produce through some investment 200K per month, you are ₦1.8 million deficit. Now look at it this way. If you don't do that, you are going to have a lot of issues. If you don't do that, you're going to have a lot of problems. Now you work somewhere. There are a lot of people that one of my mentors call high income earner but low invested kind of human being. What does that mean? You work in a place. A friend of mine was telling me about an organization that I'm not going to mention the name right here, right now. And we went, he followed someone to go and speak somewhere many years ago. And having gone to the place, this set of guys, they earn about, in Nigerian currency, they earn about 3.5 million naira. Roughly at that time is more than $10,000. In Nigeria, that's a big money to earn. Now, but this is what happened. These guys are rated as high income earner, but they are low invested. There are about 30 of them or more than that. I can't remember right now. That were present in that training, and they asked them based on how much they earn. How many of you have 10% of this money in savings? Guess what happened? Out of the 30 of them, is about 2 of them that raised their hand practically. But guess what happened to that meeting? All of them came with big cars. They drove there with Prado. They came there with all manner of expensive, luxurious cars. But these guys are high income earner, but they are low invested. What happened to them? And this is amazing stuff. And as a result of that, these guys earn more money, but they're not producing any asset. They're not converting the money to an asset that can help them to fund their life in the future. You are not going to always have all the strength all the time. You are not going to have all the strength all the time. So what you do with your money today can replace your strength tomorrow so that you'll still be able to live your dream. Remember, money has wings. One of the reasons why we say money has wings is because if you earn money through your strength will fly away soon. So when you can't work physically anymore, when you don't have all the energy to do the labor anymore, what is going to labor for you? The only way you can cease from your labor early enough is to get your money to labor for you. Now, if your money don't labor for you, you can never cease from labor because money can work harder than you. But if you want to work harder for money for the rest of your life is going to be very hard. And that's what happened to a lot of people. I don't want that to happen to you. So let's do your EIEN math. That means today, what asset are you buying? What real estate are you buying? So I was telling somebody the other day, you buy an apartment called Atlantical Apartment. The apartment could give you 4 million naira, let's say every year minimum. And then you are able to, so I have someone right now that have 5 units of that apartment. So practically that apartment is going to give him 40 million naira every year. Now look at it. If that guy has a goal of 100 million naira to fund his dream in a year, how many of that property does he need to have? Just about 15 of it, and this guy will be fine. No, not 15. Yeah, he has 5 now. 5 can give him 20 million. If that guy has 10 of it, it will give him 40 million. If that guy has 25 of that apartment, it's going to meet up with his goal. What does that mean is this guy does not need to work again to fund this bill. In other words, his EIEN right now, if he has it, is still on a deficit of 60 million. So he keeps working at it. And if this guy that bought this apartment is less than 40 something years old, and guess what happened? He can work more and build more assets for himself. What is your EIEN? What is your enough is enough number? Do you have it? Do you know it? Have you ever set it? Are you working at it? You need to start working at it. You see, the truth is, if you're not doing this, a lot of people today are running business and the business is making money and they're not setting up part of the money of the business so that they can build an amazing EIEN for themselves. They take all the money and pour it back into the business, and they are wondering why life is the way life is. Life is the way life is because you don't understand how money works. You don't understand your personal economic number, and you are not able to build it for yourself. For instance, you are at the age of 22 right now and you're already earning money. How much of that money are you setting aside so that you can begin to build your personal number when the economy is concerned? If you don't do this, you are just designed to get by in life, not to get ahead in life. So, what do you need to do? Set your number today. Set the number today. If you set the number today, it's going to literally change your tomorrow. It's going to change your future, and you're going to everything in your life is going to be put together, and you're going to have a fantastic future. So, what is your EIEN? What is your enough is enough number? You see, it differs for everybody. To some people, it could just be a 1 million naira in a month. To some people, it could be 10 million naira a year. To some people, it could be 10 million naira a month. It depends. It depends on the lifestyle that you want to do for yourself. That is the third number. They're back again. Find a number, and it's going to be an amazing one. Now, you need to wait for this final number because it's something that will change you today. What's the final number? It's called PWAS. What does that mean? PWAS. What is the final number? PWAS. Personal Wealth Accumulation System. Personal Wealth Accumulation System. Look at it. I'm speaking to you right now. If you run a business or you have a business you're running or whatever it is, you need to learn this number. This number changed my life. What does that mean? A lot of mistake that a lot of business people make is this. You make money and you pour all the money back into the business that you run without taking some of this money out so that you can build personal wealth for yourself. You need to learn to build personal wealth that can take care of you, that can take care of your future, that can take care of your family. Part of what you earn in your business needs to be used to create what I call personal wealth accumulation system. But you see, because you don't take the number EIEN seriously, then you may not take the number personal wealth accumulation system seriously. You need to look at these four numbers I've mentioned. Personal wealth accumulation. How are you accumulating wealth for yourself? If you're not accumulating wealth through your business, that means that all the time you're spending in your business is just a waste of time. The personal wealth accumulation system is fundamental, is life changing, and you need to take it seriously. Take some money out of your business, take some money out of your commission, take some money out of the. You see, I know a lot of people today, they are in sales, they are in rentals, they're selling real estate, they do all of those stuff, and they make some good money. But you know what? They don't understand this math. They're not building personal wealth. They are hoping that one day everything will just get together. Things are not going to get together. Things get together because you put them together. Do you understand that? Things don't get together by themselves. Things get together because someone put it together. So your finances are gonna get together because you put it together. So what is your personal wealth accumulation system? Let me tell you a disclaimer. Many years in my life, I wasn't taking personal wealth accumulation system seriously until when I started taking it seriously, everything in my life changed. My business economy is different from my personal economy. I separate both of them. So there are times when my business needs money. I even take money and I borrow to my business at a particular time. You know what? It's key because you need to build your personal wealth accumulation system. What is your personal wealth accumulation system? You work in a big organization, you work in oil firm, you are an executive in a bank, you are earning big money, you are driving big cars, you can send your children to school abroad. But excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, if you count on that present money without building a future bank, without looking at your EIEN, what asset are you building, without having a personal wealth accumulation system, guess what happens? If everything fall apart, you are going to fall with it. And this is what I say to people: you don't need to fall apart because things fall apart. If things fall apart, you only need to take yourself apart and put things together again. But if you have not worked these money numbers into your personal life, things are going to put in trouble. Is there any question for me there? So these are the numbers. Your financial freedom day. I need you to set a financial freedom day for yourself. I need you to begin to look at how to work on your present income. And that's why some of you need to sell. That's why some of you need to learn how to close more deals. That's why some of you need to ask yourself, how can I grow my high income skill? How can I grow my leadership skill? How can I get more people to work together with me so that I can get things going for them now, so that I can make more money? The essence of making more money today is not to show off. The essence of making more money today is to pay off in the future so that you can buy the future today. Use your present income to buy the future today. Invest. You can't get rich by your income. You want to get rich by your investment. Your investment need to produce more income for you. Buy asset, buy land, buy properties. Put yourself in the right position to be able to own asset. You know what? Let your future be better than your past. You see, if your future is not bigger than your present, it means that your present has been a waste of time. So you need to work on making that your future is bigger than your present. You need to make sure that your future is bigger than your past. How do you do that? Follow the numbers I've just shared with you. They are fundamental numbers. They are great numbers. I'm applying them in my life, and I've just introduced them to you tonight. I want you to apply them in your life too. And so, what question do you have for me tonight? The numbers, the numbers. What question do you have for me? Give me the numbers, guys. Give me the number. Give it to me, man. I await your questions. Ask the question tonight by just tagging question and ask your question so that I can give you more clarity. What question do you have for me today? Okay, guys, thank you very much for hanging out with me today. I know you could be quite reflective and all of that. I promise to make you an offer today. Now, this is it. If every time you give me 3.5 million, I'm going to give you 7 million naira, how many times are you going to give me 3.5 million? If every time you give me 5.5 million, I'm going to give you 11 million, how many times are you going to give me 5.5? Now, if you have it, somebody may say, Taddy, I wish I had 5.5 right now. I would have been a big boy. But this is what I want to offer you. I have a property in a place called Satellite Town, Lagos, and the property is going for 11 million right now, and 300 square meter of it, which is economic plot, is going for 6 million right now. But in the offer of few plots, which has almost sold out, I want to offer it to my audience. If you want to have a 3.5 million of a land that in the next 6 months, in the next 3 months is going to be selling for 6 million, because this is just a private placement. You can show indication today. You don't need to have all the money. Even though it's just 200,000, 500,000, you can secure a plot. And because you follow me and you follow this post, my team is going to arrange it for you so that you'll be able to pay. Now, that place is a fully development. Just watch the video earlier. It's a fully development, it's a fully developed environment, and it's going to make you a lot of money. You can use it to fund your living. You can use it as a resident. It's an amazing place. If you know Lagos very well, you can pass through the axis of Jakonde Estate and get into the property, and it's amazing. So I'm looking for 2 or 3 investors that said, Tade, I would like to be in business with you. I don't have all the money, but can you make it easy for me to own? Yes, we can make it easy for you to own. So all you need to do is that the number on the screen. You can just the number on the screen. Just say, oh, I like the offer that I didn't make tonight. I would like to own this property right there in Jakonde. It's called the Eden Creek. I would like to own the property. I don't have all the money, but if they can make it possible for me, I can make any deposit. Any deposit of a sort from 200 and above, I can secure it for you. I think I just have about 3 or 4 plots that I'm being given to do for this particular audience of mine. But if you think it's high time to begin to convert your present money to a future money, I am making this offer to you today. Don't let this pass you by, because this is definitely going to make you money. I've been in the business of making money for investors in the last 12, 13 years, and I want to help you to make money. I want to make you rich, guys. I'm sent to make you rich. So if you want to be rich, do this. Follow the numbers on the screen and say, I would like to follow the offer that Tade is making. I don't have all the money. I don't have the property is 6 million, but you can get it for 3.5. The property is 11 million, but you can get it for 5.5, I guess. But you know what? You don't need to have all the money. The good news is with 300,000, 500,000, I can nail it for you tonight. And that is what you need to do. You can ask questions, and that is going to be possible. That is the offer that is being made for you. Okay. So that's offer will be made for you today, and God bless you. All right. Okay. So there's a question being asked to me from me today, and I need to answer. Someone say, what is the difference between EIN and PWAS, Personal Wealth Accumulation System? Very simple. Personal Wealth Accumulation System is EIN is the number that you set to tell yourself that enough is enough, means that this is the amount of money that need to be created through my asset, income producing asset, to be able to fund the lifestyle that I want. And at that moment, I can say I'm working by choice, not by necessity. Personal wealth accumulation system, then, it is a system of taking money out of whatever you do now to be able to fund your income producing asset so that you can accumulate wealth for yourself. The money that you take from money you earn to buy assets. So today you are running real estate, you are buying assets for yourself so that it becomes part of what you make. You're taking it and you're putting it. Now, when you are able to do that successfully, it will help you to meet up with your EIN. So your wealth accumulation system is like your discipline of taking money from your, you see, most of you don't take money from your business to build wealth. You don't take it. You believe that, oh, come on, the business will just take care of me. No, the business is supposed to be a different entity of itself. The business can make you money. The money that the business make you, you need to use it to convert to creating wealth. Most people, business is for cash flow. That you have to take the cash flow from the business to build your personal wealth. Most people don't understand this, and that is why, as a result of that, if the business is having challenge, their life has challenge because they have not been able to build personal economy. But it's easier to build personal economy using the business economy. From the money that you make from the business, build your personal economy, and that is the difference between the EIN and PWAS. I hope I'm able to clear that for you today. Okay, thank you very much. Now, the truth of the matter is you need to redefine what the business that you are in. How can you sell more properties to someone that has bought from you? I am one of the people that have sold property to the same people again and again. I've been selling property to the same kind of people in the last 10 years. Why? Because I'm not in the business of making landlords. I'm in the business of making economic lord. That means I want you to become a lord of your own economy, not just someone that have a house on your roof. So your definition determines your expression. So how you define what you do determines how you do it. So you need to know that what are they buying property for? What is the commitment of the people? How can you help them to use property to become financially free? Now, if I'm going to help you to use property to become financially free, because I sold one to you yesterday, does not mean you are free yet. It just means you're on your journey to freedom. And by the way, when you are free, there is still another level. It's called abundance. So if I help you to achieve freedom, I also want to help you to achieve abundance. So redefine what people are using real estate for in your life. Now, if you do that, treat them as an investor, not just a owner. Treat them as an investor, not just a possessor. If you do that, you'll be able to sell the property to the same people again and again. And that will literally change your life. Okay, then I'm looking at another question here. How do you go about when your business income is on yellow? Just survival. How do you use it to set aside then? Like guy, you have already answered it. If your business economy is on yellow, make it green, man. Make it green, make it green, make it green. You can't be on yellow except you want yellow fever, man. You can't be on yellow. Yellow is close to red. You don't want to be there. You want to be on green. What do you need to do in that moment? It means that your income is equal to your expenses. You need to grow your income. You need to grow your income. Business is for cash flow. You need to grow your income. There are 5 activities that you need to get done in your business. If you want to make more money in your business, 2 activities first. What is the first activity? You need to have a lead generation activity. The next activity, you need to have a lead conversion activity. What is your lead generation offer? What is your lead conversion offer? You need to be speedy. You need to be mad at that. You need to work every single day to making offers because that will help you. You see, offers bring them, service keep them. In other words, you need to keep making offers that can bring customers. You need to make offers that can convert customers, and that is how you get customer. Customer is equal to cash flow. Without cash flow, you can keep your blood flow. All right. So you need to know that cash flow is the lifeline of your business. Without cash flow, there's no business. Without cash flow, there's no business. And who brings the cash flow? The customer. How consistent and how predictable is the cash flow? Is how you can get a customer to keep coming back again and again and again to buy from you. So you need to understand these things. Your business can't be in yellow. If your business in yellow 1 month, don't let it be in yellow next month because it's bad. It's bad for you. It's bad for the business. It's bad for everything that you do. So what do you need to do? Work on your marketing. Work on your marketing. Work on your sales. Work on sales first. If you don't sell, your bank account smell. If you don't sell, you can't excel. So what do you need to do? You need to work on it right now. Don't take selling lightly. You see, people that take selling lightly have a light account. Your account can be heavy if you say selling lightly. So work on sales, work on selling, work on building your customer base, work on building prospect, work on generating leads, making lead generation offers. How can you get people to come to you? How can you get people to buy from you? How can you get referral? Work on it, make it the biggest activities of your day. Let me tell you, spend 20% on production and spend 80% on marketing and promotion, because without marketing and promotion, your product is worthless. If nobody is buying it, it's not worth producing it. Ooh, somebody need to treat that. If nobody is buying it, it's not worth producing it. That's why I don't believe in buying and selling. I believe in selling and buying. So you need to sell it before you produce it. Many people produce what they have not sold, but I sold what I've not produced. Okay, because if I can't sell it, I don't produce it. If I can't sell it, I don't make it. Because you see, it's all about selling. Selling is helping. Without selling, you can't excel. Without selling, you are excluded from the economy planet. So what do you need to do, guys? And by the way, you can hang out with me tomorrow morning, man. Tomorrow morning by 7:45, I'm going to be live every Monday. 7:45, I'm going to be sharing on sales every Monday. Monday. You learn how to sell, how to collect the money. Don't forget, without money, you can't really make a lot of meaning on this planet. Money is good for you. Who says money is not good for you? You should run from those such people, because they are scam. They are conspirators that want to eliminate your future. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it. You don't want to be on yellow. You don't want to be on red. You want to be on green. Green is fresh and green is life. Cash flow is green. Cash flow is green. Okay. Thank you very much. Any other question for me tonight before I go? Yeah, man. Okay, question. What is the best financial advice for a self-employed on how to manage his finance? What is your best spending pattern? Okay, self-employed. Because self-employed is the most dangerous employment in the world, because self does not multiply. However, what you need to do is to begin to take part of the money that you are making today and begin to convert it into a future money. A self-employed must invest in assets. A self-employed must create what we call personal wealth accumulation system. You must make sure that you take part of the money you are earning, work on it anymore, and make sure that part of what you are earning is converted to income producing assets so that it can work for you. Because self-employed means you're working for yourself. then you have to create what can work for you. You need a self-employed individuals need to build, you need to be an AA in web genotype. What does that mean? You need to be an asset addict. You need to buy assets. You need to keep buying assets, not just any kind of asset, but asset that can produce income. Because without income, you're a scum. All right. Thank you. God bless. Any other question before I say bye tonight? So thank you very much. Like I told you, I'm making an offer once again before I leave here. This offer is good for you. This is an offer. If you want to begin to buy assets within the city, because prosperity is in the city. If you want to buy assets within the city, I'm making you an offer. For every time you give me 5.5 million, I give you 11 million. For every time you give me 3.5, I give you 6 million. But this is what I'm doing tonight. I want to offer you an asset of 3.5 billion, and I'm telling you, from as low as 200K tonight, you can own the asset and begin to pay for the next couple of months. I'm only offering it to you for seeing it tonight. There's a number on the screen showing on the screen. Just click on it and say, how can you help me? And I will get back to you by tonight, before midnight tonight. Let's know how to help you. The property is in the city. The property is in the city. Before we go tonight, we're going to pray that offer to you once again so that you can see where the offer is. It's right there in the city, like town. You can go through Dakonde Estate, mainland Lagos. You know why? It's going to be very change your life. I need you to do that.
Eden Creek is a virgin land located near satellite town Lagos. Raw and untapped, Eden Creek is a land surrounded by businesses and fully developed neighborhoods. We are inviting you to come take your own share.
All right? But if you think it's for you, why not? We're going to help you. But we only want to help people that are serious. We only want to help people that are ready for this. So, with 200, 500 naira deposit, you can start right now. And 5%, 50% of this thing, you can be allocated, and you will be an owner of a land within the city. It's just 10 minutes drive from international airport. Can you be that 10 minutes drive from international airport, and you can own this asset today? So I don't want you to miss it. If you don't want to miss it, I'm on the same page. But if you want to miss it, it's your choice. So thank you very much. This is Started Cash. I hope to see you next week. But before next week, remember tomorrow, you can watch out to hang out with me on Monday morning training. You will learn a lot for 45 minutes. I will be taking you on all manner of things, from prospecting to follow-up, to handle objection, to handle rejections, to how to sell, to how to close, to how to sell more product to the same people. This is a life-changing opportunity for you. And this is good. Thank you. Until I see you again, this is Started Cash. Peace, love, and cash flow.
And fully developed neighborhood. We are inviting you to come take your own share of this lucrative treasure. Buying Eden Creek by Whip Africa allows you to use it to either fund your living or as a place to live. With 1 million naira initial deposit, you can secure a plot right now. Yes, just drive from Dakonde Estate and you will be connected to an asset that can make you free. And with a 50% deposit, you can have your allocation to a land surrounded by full development. With 1 million naira deposit, you can reserve a slot today and begin your journey towards a lifestyle of wealth and abundance. Warning, this is a limited edition.